Okay, what we're doing today is it's not pinball related, but it's related to the arcade. We have about 100 and how many?
Like 110. Yeah.
Different soft drinks, and like 13 of those are root beers. And so we always get asked, what's the best root beer? And I give a couple of recommendations, but I actually haven't tried them all.
Neither have I. I'm sorry.
You're going to have to start with the Barks root beer that has the caffeine in it.
Oh my God. Well, I'm not going to know which one that is, but they all have sugar in it, that's for sure.
So the plan is what we're going to do is we're going to pour them out into these cups, and someone will pour them out into the cups and make a note of what's in what. We have... Hi.
Hey there.
Are you open or closed?
We're closed.
Is that side open?
Absolutely.
They are.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to play some coin drops. So
Oh.
I get my money box.
I think the door's unlocked so you can go right through.
I think it is, yeah.
Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
See you later.
In case you missed it, well, we're on this side, we have pinball. On the other side, we started a little arcade. We had, because we're in what used to be the dining room of the pizza place, but after COVID, they've essentially gone completely to takeout. So, they have a smaller little dining room that they never did anything with, and so we just started putting coin drop on that side because we had so many people coming over that were just picking up pizza. So
Anyway, okay, so where were we?
yeah.
Anyway, so what we're gonna do? Someone's gonna pour out all the drinks and make a note. We've
Which
already
one?
labeled underneath here, so like A,
To M.
and this is more awkward than B, whatever. And then we're gonna mix them all up, and then we're just gonna take samples. We're gonna make some notes and kind of chat and whatever along the way. The other thing I'm doing though is I'm going to set up and make a YouTube version of this, but we're gonna leave the stream running. So I'm gonna go and set up the camera for YouTube, and that I'm recording, and then I'll edit it together and everything.
And I'm gonna yawn.
And she's gonna yawn. And so while I'm doing that, Sophia's gonna get out the root beers and get us all ready to go. Once we get all set up, then we'll come back. So there will be some times where I'm possibly not looking directly at this camera. I'm going to be looking at the other camera, and we're going to be talking to the other camera to do YouTube stuff. And then I'll be starting and stopping it remotely over here, but whatever. But so you'll get to see kind of behind the scenes, sort of how I make YouTube videos as well. So we're only going to do one camera shoot too, but I might take out the little my little action cam thing to get some action shots of us sipping the root beers.
Yay!
All right, so I'm gonna stand up for a second here. I'm going to get the other camera up and going and verify a bunch of things, and then we'll probably be back in, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, something like that.
Get up and running in
Yep.
10 minutes.
You'll hear us in the background though.
I want to
So.
try not to open. The fizz is half the part fun of the root beer, like how carbonated it is. So I don't want to open them too soon. Yeah. So root beer blind taste test in the arcade. So we thought we'll set them all up with the alphabetical glasses, pour them all in, make note of what letter each one is, and then we'll mix them all up, and then I have little numbers here, 1, 2, 3 through 13, and we'll put those down, and then we'll write down what we think they are, kind of what we thought about them, so then we can figure it out afterwards how close we were to which one. 13. I mean, I've probably tried most of these. I think 7's probably tried most of them too, but we haven't tried them in a really long time. Like, I don't actually know the last time I had a Barks root beer or a Mug root beer. I've tried the two most recent ones. We both have the two most recent ones that we brought in, which was what were those? Oh, Hollis John's, and which is made locally here in PEI. If you were a fan of JJ Stewart's and you're from PEI. Hollis Johns is JJ Stewart's. They rebranded one. I think a cousin sold it to another cousin, and he rebranded it Hollis Johns, I think after his grandson. So we tried those. Have you tried the Seaport one, Seven? The Seaport one is the newest one we got just recently. It's from, there's quite a few breweries in Atlantic Canada that are making colas, which is very cool. And so it was from another brewery that's on the East Coast. Oh, do we have someone in the chat? Sorry. Have mug in the fridge, root beer float for dessert tonight. We did, when was it? We went and got ice cream. I'm gonna sit on this side if you guys don't mind for right now while we're doing this, so I can see the computer because it's over here. Thank you, Borg Dog. Love the name. We did root beer floats not too long ago. We hadn't had them in ages. I can't remember what root beer we had it with though. It was delicious. Oh, I think it was because you can buy root beer syrup. I went on a root beer syrup buying spree and I bought A&W and then a couple of fancy root beer syrups. So I highly recommend getting some because they taste delicious on ice cream. But we also had a root beer float. I haven't tried the Garrison. So we've got Barks in a can, Barks in a bottle. I think it'll be interesting to see if we thought those two tasted the same. Dad's A&W, pardon me for leaning over. I'm trying to look. We've got the 2 shelves up there of all of the bottled drinks. We have Stewart's, Dad's, A&W, Jones, for all you millennials. Pop Shop, for all you Gen Xers. Is that right? Maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Boylan's, which is another Canadian one. Barks. I'm trying to remember. I can't see the other half of the shelf there. Boylan's, Barks, Dad's, A&W, Jones, Pop Shop, Stewart's. There's 13 of them. And I think I've only named like 10. So, anyways, that's how we're gonna do it. And then we'll see. What?
I almost dropped the camera.
Oh my God, please don't do that. I mean, we have a second one, but I'd rather that we not break one. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're doing a little bit something different, although kind of related to the arcade, which is a root beer blind taste test to see which root beers we like the most. And we've got all sorts, from locally made to some made in the region, to just your classics like Mug and Barks. And so we're gonna do that. We have about 110 soft drinks, and we thought, we're always getting asked, well, what do you recommend? And root beer, of course, is very, very popular. And we haven't actually tried them all. So now we're gonna be able to recommend, based on what we like to folks. Barks. Barks, F the what, says Borg Dog. Yeah, I don't really remember which one I like the most. I mean, Dad's and A&W, obviously, I think a lot of people like those. I don't remember the last time I've had a Barks, but we'll see if Barks has bite. Isn't that the thing?
I think that's their thing.
That's their thing. Barks has bite. Do you do cream soda as well? Yes, Borg Dog. We have, I think, we have quite a few cream sodas. We have 1, 2. We have Chill Street, which is one of the local ones. We have the classic Crush. We have Jones. We have Stewart's. We have Pop Shop. And we have Barks, haha, and we also have one that is from Grace, and it's called Island Soda, and it's called Cola Champagne, and I haven't tried it, but I want to. It would be cool to do a cream soda taste test. However, all of the cream sodas that we have are all different colors, so we could figure it out. It would have to be in like black plastic containers so we couldn't see with straws. Like we'd have to cover them so we couldn't see what they actually were. But the Grace Island soda is actually, it says cola champagne, and someone says it tastes kind of like a combination of a light cola with cream soda. So that's interesting. I do want to try that one. They also make a banana that is really good if, for whatever reason, you really like banana flavor. The banana by Grace, it's called Island Soda by the brand Grace, is really good. So yeah, I can't remember how many cream sodas I just named, but that's how many we have of those. We don't have too many colas. There's quite a few black cherries that we have as well, if you're into black cherry. Stewart's does a black cherry, Boylan's does a black cherry, Pop Shop does a black cherry. Again, I'm sorry I'm leaning over this way. I'm trying to see what is over there. Coke does a cherry. They're doing cherry Coke, and I don't know if that, like, I don't know if you'd be able to taste the difference between like cherry and Coke cherry. But Coke cherry is very popular. I wonder if there was a taste test between vanilla Coke and Coke cherry, because I know vanilla Coke is still so popular. Which one people would like more as a flavored Coke if you had to pick? Fun story, they are selling vanilla Coke at the store, the grocery store near us, and you can buy a case of it for however much, or you can buy it individually for like $2 a can or something. Or you can buy it from the international section and buy a British can of Coke vanilla for $5. It's very strange. So hello to the folks that are just joining us. We're doing something a little different, still related to the arcade. We're going to be doing a root beer blind taste test to see which root beer we like the most, so we can start recommending it to people. And we're going to get started in a minute. Seven's just setting up a second camera because we're also going to make a YouTube video. So you'll probably see us looking up a little bit because we've got a camera just above the stream camera, and we're going to be recording. We're going to have little, I think Seven's getting the little, what are they called? Clip-ons.
No, this is the little camera.
No,
little action cam.
We got a little
There's
action
behind the
cam,
scenes.
but we've got the wireless
No
mics.
stream.
That's the word I was looking for. I am a bit tired. I'm trying not to yawn, and there's at least one that's got caffeine in them, or two. So I will probably not be very tired in the near future, and may or may not have a sugar crash later tonight.
Does this bother you?
It does a little bit. Please stop. Not a
I
fan.
have to check the cameras and make sure they're
Gotta
working.
check the cameras. Okay. So yeah, got 13 root beers to try and see what we think. Are you pretty much ready? Should I start?
I think I'm ready.
Okay. So let's start getting root beers. All right, we're gonna go off camera, and you'll see us coming back with copious amounts of root beers. So it's just the two down there. No, we don't have any. We're coming back, we promise. Root beer for the seaport. Oh, there it is. How many do you have?
4. Jones, Propeller,
Did you get a boiler?
AW. No. How are we gonna do these? I guess we can do them. Sorry, I'm in the way.
Did you get a boiling? Yeah. Oh, you got a propeller?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm in the way again.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see.
Let me do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. We're missing 2. What are we missing?
We're missing a Barks and a
I
no,
have a bar.
no Barks in a bottle.
Oh, as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a Stewart's? Okay, I think that's it. Barks and Stewart's. And a bottle opener. Okay. Move these forward. Dad's root beer. Here, just put that one at the front. Doesn't matter. Oh, 2 at the front. Okay. Move these ones down.
This bottle's all sticky.
Ooh. Bottle's all sticky. Hello there. Sin 13. Is Barks caffeinated in Canada? I don't know. Let's look. We've got, let's see. Does it say? Natural carbonated water, caffeine. So bottled version is, and the canned version is too. Let's see. This is not. This is not. That's not. What about you? I think that might be the only one that's caffeinated so far. Oh, we've got like some overlap here. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have a sticky table. Okay. There's too many. Oh my god, this looks like way more when it's like in person. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure the labels are all pointed out for you so you can see what they are. This mic has taken up some space on the table. Alright, so we'll put that there. Put those 2 there. Can you see them around the microphone? Yeah. That's not too bad. Apparently one of the bottles was leaking, so...
I don't think it's one of these. I think it's something else.
Ooh, that's not good. Okay, 1. Okay. Yeah, alright, we're gonna start at the beginning. So, if you're, sorry, I'll sit down so that you can see me. So if you're just joining us, Barks
Hold on.
in a bottle? No?
Before you do this,
Oh,
I want to do the intro for the YouTube video.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and then we can just do some B-roll of just opening and pouring and all the other garbage.
Alright, friends, so you're gonna watch a YouTube video in the making.
All right,
Oh my gosh.
I want to double check my focus on this first.
Okay. Oh, I should probably get this out of the way. One last little bit of water, and I'm gonna move this, otherwise I'm gonna kick it over. Back. Okay. Ba-ding. Do you have a second camera that you wanna zoom in on any of them, or just one? Okay. Put my phone on silent so I don't disturb everybody. Put it over here. Ooh, there we go. Oh. All right. Yes, Barks in a bottle. We've actually got 3 different Barks. We have Barks root beer, Barks spice cherry, and Barks. Do you remember 7? What else does Barks make?
There was some sort of spice cherry something.
Root beer and cream soda. Cream soda. Sorry. We just talked about that. So we have three varieties of Barks brand. And then we've got Barks in a can and Barks in a bottle. This is our very last A&W. We luckily saved it the other day. We ran out. A&W, Dad's. Hollis John's is pretty popular. I think people like that it's
Great.
local. Okay, I'm going to move over.
Okay.
Hi,
So-
friends that are just joining us. We're going to give you the rundown real quick before we do our YouTube.
Okay, so the process that we're going to do is that are you going to pour them into the various things and make notes of what they are on that sheet of paper, right?
So, yeah, what I was going to do is we can just boop, all the
Right.
cups. Both of us can pour them
Okay.
in, and then we'll mark down what is on the bottom of the cup
As
before.
as we pour them.
And then you can walk away,
Mix 'em
and
up.
we'll put the numbers down, and we'll
1,
mix
2,
them
3
up.
across.
And then I'll walk away, and you can mix them up again.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I've got it straight.
Okay.
Here and for viewers.
Okay, that makes
All right.
sense?
You ready? Yes, it does. All right.
Oh, I thought you were
let's-
recording the whole time.
No.
Okay. All right.
Are we going? Yes, we're recording. Okay. So for Twitch, we're going to be doing the YouTube stuff here, and then we'll cut away from that and we'll do some other business.
We'll probably just be chatting anyway, so.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera. That camera.
That camera. Bloopers.
Bloopers. Hey, welcome to another edition of Seven's Pinballorama. We're in the arcade today, but we're not playing, and I'm not fixing, and we've got root beer.
We have a lot of root beer.
And you, for the YouTube videos that I make, you don't usually see Sophia. Sophia is the
Hello
other half
there.
of this whole crazy adventure. We have some machines on. They're going to be chattering in the background as we do our thing because I like a track mode. So just pretend that's not happening. So today, what we're going to do, because this is sort of an arcade-related video, because it's, you know, an arcade-related channel. So we have like 105 different flavors of,
I think we're at like 110 or
110.
more.
We've-
I've lost count.
We have over 100 flavors
There
of
you
soft
go.
drinks. And this is all the various root beers that we have. Some I've tasted, some I like, some I haven't tasted, some I've tasted and I don't really care for. But we get we have people ask for recommendations. What root beer do you recommend? And I usually just recommend like 1 or 2 different ones. But I might be missing something because I don't know if I've had a Pop Shop root beer. I can't remember if I have or not.
I know I haven't had a Barks. I've had a Barks, but it's been a really, really long time. And I think same with like Dad's. And we've got 2 Barks.
Yeah, I haven't
So-
tried the Barks in a bottle.
No.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do sort of an unofficial blind taste test. We've got cups here. On the bottom of the cups, they're labeled A, B, C, D, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to open all of these. We're going to pour into the cups.
Yeah.
We're going to write down what we put on our little sheet here. Then we're going to put that aside. We're going to number them 1 through what, 13?
13, yeah.
13.
Got
And
the
then
labels.
I'm going to go away and she's going to mix them up. And then she's going to go away and I'm going to mix them up. And then we're just going to taste them. And we've got these papers here that we can make notes on kind of what we think of them.
And our guesses.
Yeah, if we wanted to guess on which one it is. There's a couple here that I think I'll be able to nail. But maybe not. We'll find out once you get a whole bunch of different root beer flavors rushing around in your face hole.
Maybe they all taste the same.
They might all end up tasting the same.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the plan. And at the same time that we're doing this, we're actually streaming live on Twitch, just for the fun of it. So if you want to head over to our Twitch channel, you've only got like 7 days if you want to see the whole behind the scenes of shooting this.
Yeah.
And I may actually pull it off of Twitch and upload it to YouTube just to be really incestual of all of the different channels. We'll see. I don't know. I might cut this whole thing out when I'm done. I have no idea. Anyway, so I guess that's it, and let's start pouring.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll start this way because it's easier to just drop the cups. 3.
All right, I will start with you. I'm going to move this because I'm going to spill on it. I know I am.
Oh my gosh, there's just not enough room here. Oh my god. I counted this right? Yes, I counted this right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, and so mark down as you go which one is which if you want to grab that pen. So A, Stewart's. God, that's a lot of root beer.
What are we going to do? We should move the bottles off to one side or something, I guess?
No, we can leave them there because they'll stay in the same spot, but the cups are all going to move so people know what we're trying.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Fully engaging stream, isn't it? Us opening bottles and making notes.
Dark bottle.
All right, after this,
Is this a twist off? Nope.
I'm going to stop recording. Bloop. Because we have enough B-roll of us recording, of us pouring drinks. What is this? All instruments.
Okay. Put all the caps aside. Dad says it's twist off. Let's see if that's true. So, all of these say that, or not all, most of them say they're twist off, but we found that it's very hard to twist off, so we just usually use a bottle opener when we're opening it for people. I don't know if I'm just pouring really well or if these just aren't fizzy. It's making me upset.
I'm filling mine a little bit higher. You should probably put a little bit more in yours.
How much root beer are you going to drink?
All of it!
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Before I forget.
Oh yeah, I should probably write this down.
Yeah, please do. Before we start mixing them up. All right. There. Okay, now I think I'm even with you. How's that? You get to comment and critique on our different pouring styles. All these bottle caps everywhere. What is this? Boylan's.
Get a little bit more B-roll here. And recording. Okay, great.
All right. Got so many bottle caps all over the place. There was someone that I've had a few people that have come in and they keep the bottle cap for nostalgia. I think because they probably haven't had it in a really long time. You know? That's one of the things a lot of people come in and they really like, they get drinks and snacks and stuff, and we have lots of stuff. Candy. Oh shit, I stopped writing. Did I write? Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt myself here. Chill Street.
Jones.
And maybe they haven't tried it since they were a kid, like Jones or Pop Shop, and so they keep the little bottle cap. Jones has, did you open it yet? What does it say? They have little sayings in them.
What's my fortune?
Don't lose this cap ever. I swear to God, that's what it says.
I'll just put that right there.
Okay, last two.
Okay, bark. Can.
And then this was mug. Oh, we'll see which does better, mug or barks.
So we're gonna take our little sheet and we're gonna put it over here so we can't see it.
All right.
Bottle caps.
Here, have some more.
Bottle caps.
I'll take that pen. I
Take
think
that
you
pen.
like the other one better.
Okie dokie.
All right.
So these are all.
Ready to go.
They won't be able to really see the. That's all right.
I don't think it matters.
That's all
We're just like behind, so we'll show you that we have these numbers here. We're going to do 1 to 13 and we're going to lay them on the table in front of each cup. and then we'll write down on our sheet 1 to 13 a little space for what we think it's going to be, and then some notes, and then a little thing at the end to do the alphabet letter, what it ended up being. So I think that should work. Hopefully.
We'll try it. Yeah.
We'll try it.
I think so.
Okay.
All right,
All
go
right.
ahead. I'm going to get an action shot from back here.
All right, I'll mix
for
them up,
B-roll.
and then we'll put the letters down. If you're watching me, then
Oh, I see what you're doing.
right? Yeah,
Got it.
that's what I'm doing.
All right. I'm going to go and
I'm
move.
already lost at this point, so I don't know that there's anything to do here. I think I'm very bad at this. Let's see. Have I mixed them all up yet? I really don't know.
Then they're mixed up enough.
I don't, yeah. Okay. Yeah, do you want to mix a little bit? All right. I mean, it does, I don't even, I mean, I could turn around. I don't even know what they all are anymore, so.
All right. We'll put this one over here, and we'll put this one there, and we'll put this one here. And these, I don't know if I just touched that one or not. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe that one can go here. I don't know. This one here. This one over here. We'll do that.
Okay.
And I don't know. No, wait. No. They're not mixed up enough.
Oh my God.
All right. I have no idea.
Oh, jeez. I
All right.
really hope this works. Okay.
Good enough.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. Putting our little pieces of paper down. 4. I have a really hard time saying bad things about anything that I don't like. So I feel like I'm just gonna say that I like all of them, or I usually say a nice thing about something and you know. All
Or
right.
you could like them all and just like some more than others.
All right. This is a
So
little
maybe
overwhelming.
I'll start. Should we try them both at the same time and do it that way, or should we try them all at separate times and do it that way? What
I'm
do
a
you
little
think?
overwhelmed at the moment, so I'm not really sure. I'm
Well-
not really sure.
Let's try them both cups at the same time, and then
Okay.
we can make notes and discuss what we think of the cup.
Okay.
All right, start at 1.
1. Okay. Is that a thing?
I don't
Smelling
know.
root beer?
Sure. Just makes- So at this point, all I have to say is it tastes like root beer.
Yeah.
And I will probably return to that one once I've had other ones.
Okay.
So I don't even know what comment to make on that because it's sort of
Yeah, that's true. I don't even know.
I'm just gonna put down that it's like it's just root beer,
Root beer.
root beer y.
Oh my god, I'm
It's
so
root
like
beery.
I'm seeing what they all look like. Like this one right here, number 5. Can we
Very
jump
fizzy.
around and taste whichever one we want?
I suppose, yeah.
Okay.
Grab another one. We've
So,
done
like,
one.
Number 5 is super fizzy, and it's like the fizziest one. I'm just like looking at all the bubbles and stuff. I'm super.
That was
weirded
kind of
out.
fizzy, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna skip to number 5.
All right.
Oh, I think I like that one better than number 1. That one's really creamy. Maybe that's why it's got a lot of bubbles.
It is, and it's really has a light taste to it. I think I know which one this is.
Oh.
5. It's
Yeah,
Bite.
the first one had a bit of a bite to it, dare I say.
mm-hmm.
Okay, shall we go back in order? Again, I'm very overwhelmed.
I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick one.
Okay, go.
10.
10?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
So this one has a little bit of a little foam on it.
I should be looking up at the camera. I'm really sorry. I'm just looking down at the root beer. Uh-oh.
10.
This is what? 10? Ooh.
10.
Oh, I can smell vanilla with this one, even before I taste it. That, if I didn't know better, I'd think I was just drinking vanilla.
But it's different than number 5.
Ooh.
Like a cream soda is sort of a vanilla-y thing, but
Ooh, yeah.
5 didn't have that, but it was more, I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of vanilla in this one.
So I'll be honest and say I'm writing down a couple of the ones that I have tried, because that's the only frame of reference that I have. So I'll just have to guess afterwards. Okay, that's there. Okay.
So I'm gonna put a plus over here because I like that one and I like this
Oh,
one.
I see what you're doing.
And then the first one I just put a because it just was like root beer, right?
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
mm,
Oh, I totally wrote in the wrong spot. This was number 5, wasn't it?
That was 5. Yeah.
I can't even follow my own instructions. And then this is number 2, 5. Okay, we're swapping spots there. All right, let's just
All right.
go in order because I obviously can't do this out of order. All right. Oh, that's different. Hmm. It's lighter, but it almost has a different spice to it.
As what is that? Anise?
Yes, that's what it is. Huh. I know I looked at a couple of the ingredients lists on the bottles because someone asked about caffeine, but I don't know what that one might be.
I like it, but it's different.
Yeah. Totally.
But that's not. I don't know if that one, like when I think of a root beer, that's not necessarily the flavor that I think of.
I think it's kind of, if you're making a natural root beer, I don't want to say natural,
Yeah.
but you know, there's commercial root beers and then there's root beers I think that might use classic flavors. Let's say that.
Right.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3. And I don't know which one that is.
Oh, I feel like, this is a really familiar taste. I think I might know what it is. It's not unpleasant. It's familiar. I don't know where I would rate it with the rest of them.
This to me is just sort of
Commercial.
root beer, a little bit of vanilla. But it doesn't really jump out at me,
No,
right?
I think some of the other ones jumped out a bit more.
So I'm just gonna put that one is root beery as well.
Root beery. Okay, so we're on to number 4, right?
Number 4.
Number 4 looks like it's the second most fizzy. Number 5 was pretty. I'm gonna write fizzy. Okay. Ooh, this one has What is it? I think it's got anise in it too. You can smell it. Oh, okay. Mmm. That one's, it's good. I like it. It's got, it's what I was just saying. You were saying, you know, it's commercial. We were talking about the one with the spice, and then the other one that seems like just a classic root beer. That one's also got spice in it. Not spice, kind of home style flavor.
Yeah.
I think I might know what it is. I like that one so.
It is. It's good. It's
You can smell it. It's like the other one that had the vanilla in it.
And it's different. Again, it's different. Which one is that? 4?
That was 4. Sorry, we should write what we want down.
So it's different than 2, which I thought was different. When I think of a root beer flavor, I don't necessarily think of what 2 was. It's same with 4, but 4 is nice, right? Like it's like a little bit different of something.
Yeah,
but I would definitely go for a 4. Yeah. And it has it's almost like a little bit of spice or something.
But I don't know that it's anise now. I wonder if it's actually sarsaparilla. What was the other one? There was one, number 10 had you could smell it. I don't know, it's interesting. I like the ones that have a smell to it right away.
I'm just going to put down that it's got spice flavors.
Yeah. I put spiced different.
And I'm going to put a plus down that I think that one's pretty good. I don't know what it is, though.
Okay.
All right. Number 6.
I think everything's congregating in the back of my throat now. I have to wash it down with more. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna burp. It's a lot of root beer. Oh my goodness.
So to me, that one is just sort of like this is a root beer, right? It's good, but nothing really kind of jumps out at me with it.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's kind of a light root beer. I think it's...
I think it's fine.
I think it's good. I think it's good. It's like a lighter... It's got a bit of a caramel taste. A lighter root beer. Oh, excuse me.
All right, I'm going to stop this camera for a second.
Okay. Hi, friends, if you're still following along.
I just burped.
Whoops.
So if you're watching the stream, what we're doing 2 things. We're taste testing all of the root beers that we have in the arcade because we have 13 different variations, and it's hard to recommend root beers to people when we don't know what they all taste like.
Yeah.
The other thing we're doing is we're making a YouTube video of exactly the same thing. So when you see me down here poking around, that's to start and stop my camera behind that camera. That's you, and that's YouTube. And then the YouTube video I'm just going to edit together, and we'll chop it down to maybe 5 or 6 minutes or something like that. I don't know. It depends on the footage I get. So we are
halfway through.
Yeah, we're at number 7 of 13.
Yeah.
I want to take a little break for a second.
Oh my gosh.
Because I have too many root beer flavors in my mouth.
Yeah,
And I want to kind of let them settle down a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna burp again. Oh, wow, that was a big one. I'm really sorry, friends. There's just like a lot of root beer in me. I'm sorry I keep looking down because I'm trying to figure out, I like forgot what all of these are. And we still have half to go. I mean, Seven's not even trying to guess.
What?
Sorry, I gave that away. It doesn't, Seven's just writing notes. Sorry, I'm looking at your sheet there. I've been trying to guess what they are. I'm feeling very anxious.
There's only one that I thought I knew what it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right now.
I'm just guessing out of my ass right now. I'm lying. Oh, we have a couple folks in the chat. I'm gonna steal your spot for a second. Holy shit, that scared me. Hey, Go Poo already. How are you doing? Go Poo already chatted with us quite a bit last time. Joined, I think, our New Year's Eve stream. It says, "Hey Seven, love me some root beer. Burp away." We love root beer too. We're really, really hoping that this doesn't ruin root beer for us. Yeah. So Seven's just taking a break. I think I might also take a break and run out for a second, and a burp, maybe have a bigger burp. We're about halfway through. We've got a little more than halfway to go since we've got 13 to do, and we're at 6. All I can taste is root beer right now. You know what? I was gonna okay, what's the saying? I don't know. It's throw a monkey in the wrench. I always say throw a wrench in the, I don't
Throw
know.
a wrench in the monkey. If you can dodge a wrench, you could dodge a monkey.
No, I always say something like throw a monkey in the wrench, and I don't know why. It's a really weird thing. Oh my gosh, GoPoo already says they're exhausted. They just finished a 14-hour shift on the oil spill. Well, I'm sorry you had to work 14 hours, but thank you very much for trying to keep our environment clean and friendly.
What oil spill?
I don't know.
What oil spill?
I mean, I
Wait,
hate
what?
to say there's oil spills all the time.
I know.
But, oh, you made me forget what I was gonna say.
You were going to take a break.
I was, but we were talking about root beers and things, and now I can't remember. So,
I will go back and man my chair. Let me look at the stream here. Barks and ball nice. Cleanse your palate between. Do you need? Yeah, we probably should be cleansing our palate between tastes, but yeah, we're not. Oil spill in Kansas. EPA has a website on it. What was it? Was it a tanker or oil rig or something like that, or a pipeline kind of thing? I actually haven't heard anything about it yet, so we've been here all day. Did it just happen? I guess that's another question. So we had we were curious about how business was going to be after the holidays, because we were really busy because all the kids had time off and all the parents had time off, or a lot of them did, and so we had a lot of people coming in here and playing the last couple of weeks, and I was really interested to see after New Year's if that would kind of settle down, and it really didn't. I think maybe it's just it's starting to snow outside and be cold, and I think that there's less and less for things for people to do. So today was a pretty constant stream of people coming in. We close at 8, so that's why we're doing this now, because we didn't want to sit at the counter and do this while we were open. What does it say? Pipeline burst a month ago. Oh, been out here since. I did. Yeah. Oh, you just did. Yeah. I guess I didn't hear about that. The pipeline bursting in Kansas.
Oh, I am gonna burp. Sorry, I'm gonna burp as soon as I come back. I realized I should have been writing down like my most favorite.
Maybe I didn't guess enough. So maybe you're guessing on almost all of these.
Yeah.
So maybe what I'll do is I want to go back and sample a few of these. So maybe what
Yeah.
I'll do is I'll go back, I'll sample a few, and then see if I can figure out what they are. I'll make guesses too, and we'll see how many we can get right.
Yeah.
Are you ready to keep going?
I guess so.
All right. So I'm going to start.
We're looking
The
up at
other
the
camera.
up camera. Oh, we're gonna start yawning as soon as you
Going.
start.
I can edit that out. It's so dark in here. This is kind of a bummer. It's so dark in here
Oh my
that
god.
I have to adjust things, and all of our bottles and things are all out of focus for the YouTube shot.
YouTube's out of focus. Do you want to go fix it?
No, we're fine. It's just the bottles and stuff because of the depth of field and everything on this lens and everything. But it should be fine. That's all right. I'll do
I
a
think you
shot.
can recognize
We'll-
what they are.
We'll do a I'll do a B-roll kind of thing, and we'll get some other shots. All right, so here we go. Number 7.
Oh, this should be lucky.
All right, I will try it. I think I know what this is.
Oh, interesting. Ooh, it's got a little bit of a.
It's sort of a round, kind of a
Oh,
general
yes.
root beer flavor, but it's kind of.
But-
No. So a round. I'm writing a round,
Oh.
rich flavor.
Yeah, yeah. Creamy,
Mm-hmm.
caramelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. That's probably. It's not my favorite. I think I know what it is. It's not my favorite. I mean, it tastes like a good classic root beer.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Yeah.
doesn't. It does stand out, but it's not like it doesn't stand out like some of the spiced ones or that one that was really vanilla-y. Mm-hmm.
All right, number 8. Let's try number
Okay.
8.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Like, I'm trying to look at which ones I haven't written down yet. I've mainly been writing down the ones that I remember that we have. I don't like that.
You don't like that one?
It reminds me of a carnival. I don't know. It's
It doesn't taste very root beery to me.
no, I think that's what it is. Why does it remind me of a carnival?
I don't know. Can't help you there. Oh, I almost spelled that.
I'm gonna pick a random one that I think would be carnival-y. Okay.
I'm taking a stab at that one, but I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
All right.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Sorry, I'm making noises. There's got a little smell to it. Ooh, that one's really, it's kind of smooth. It's got a little bit of a bite, but it's smooth. It's not like any one flavor is overpowering.
Yeah, it's. I was trying to figure out how to describe it because it's
There's like 2 or 3 on at the same time.
it's strange science and it's Pinbot's making some noise back there.
Interesting, interesting. I think it's got a good, what would the term be? Melody?
Mm-hmm.
Like, not one thing is overpowering. Oops, not overpowering.
I'm putting that it sort of has a subtle mix of root beer.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I've
Okay.
written like the same ones over and
10,
over again because I keep
11.
forgetting the other ones that we have. I haven't. They're just stabs in the dark. That's a lot of facial expressions.
It's different. It's sort of flowery.
Yeah.
Right? Not like white powdered flour, but like greenhouse type.
What could this be?
It's a weird, an interesting something going on there. And like, what was the other one? It was
And it's not that it's sweet. It's something else.
yeah, and it's not really root beery.
Number 8, the one that reminded me of a carnival. Not root beery. My writing is horrendous today.
I have
I'm
no
not
idea
gonna
what
show
it
you
is,
my
though.
sheet.
I have no idea. I don't know if I've ever had that.
Flowery.
Oh yeah, I should write that down because it was sort of like entering
Floral.
a greenhouse.
Oh my god, I can feel more burps coming.
It's gonna be an interesting drive home.
Oh,
All right, number 12. Here we go.
I'm trying not to burp very loudly.
Okay, so I can kind of say I don't know if I really like that.
That's really strange.
Yeah.
That one tastes different to me now. No.
Try it again.
I'm trying. We have 2 barks on the table. Barks in a can and barks in a bottle. And I don't know that I've tasted 2 that taste really similar. So I wonder if it has a different recipe to it.
This actually might be Barks. I'm gonna put that down as my guess, actually.
Interesting. What was wrong with it again? Everything? No.
Yeah, I don't know. It just isn't.
It's got a cola smell to it.
Yeah.
Like it tastes like a cola that had some kind of spice put into it.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay,
And just keep rolling.
I'm gonna get to the comments here. I see some comments popping up, but we're gonna keep rolling for the YouTube stuff until we're done with this, and then we'll answer. We're still streaming up. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
last one.
Last one.
Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. What is that?
It's very caramely.
I would, if I didn't know better, I would say this was like a vanilla Coke.
Mm-hmm. It's not. It's okay, but if someone handed me that, I wouldn't have guessed it was root beer.
No.
But it's not. It's not bad.
You know what? Hold on, I want to try this one again. Yeah. Right, we skipped that. Hold on. I can't taste anything anymore. So that one is really vanilla-y. And number 10 was really vanilla-y, and now I can't really smell the vanilla because number 10 was... Is this like, can you do this with root beer like you can with wine?
I just burped. Excuse me.
I didn't know that.
It was. I
thought you were just looking at me because I'm swirling root beer like it's a wine glass. I thought I... That one is so weird. Okay.
I like it. I think it's good, but it's not what I would call root beer.
I'm not sure if I like it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need a drink of water.
Yeah, we're gonna pause. We're gonna stop the recording.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just jump out of the
No, that's fine. All right, so Pinbot has some of the best music in pinball. I completely agree. I love the music in Pinbot. That's one where when I play it, I just start grooving on it because it's just sort of. I like synthesizers and stuff because I have a studio filled with synthesizers and all of that other business. But I just love the compositions and the sounds that they use. It's just, it is one of the best ones, I think. And that is why Pinbot is one of my favorite machines. So yeah, I have a Pinbot tattoo.
Yeah.
One with floral notes, huh? Sounds like a British soda. The can will give it a different taste. Yeah, so there's a couple of these. Actually, when I go back through, I'll see if I can figure out which ones are in the can. Because they should have a slightly different thing going on. Although they seal the inside, it's not like it's... not like the soda is touching the aluminum because they seal them, but I have noticed that when I drink one from a can and one from a bottle, it seems to me that the bottle tastes a little bit better. I don't know. All right, I'm going to take a little break here before we... I want to go back through and
try some?
Try them, and I want to see if I can... When I go back through, I'm going to see if I can kind of guess what they are.
Okay. I'm going to switch spots with you. Oh. I'm sorry I burped really loudly.
Most root beer I've had in a long time.
Oh my god. We probably each drank like 2 bottles of root beer at this point. You think it's not a lot, but I mean like number 10 here. Look at that. I was up to there. GoPoo already says that's a great tattoo. It is, isn't it? Seven didn't mention this, but he actually had that tattoo done, I guess you could technically say all over North America.
Two locations. This one was done at 2 locations. It was here at DEI, and then I had other stuff done in Anchorage.
Yeah, so he had part of it done in Alaska twice because he went up to Alaska for work. And then he had the 2 or 3 sessions at 2 different locations. So there's been multiple artists that have actually worked on it, and it's all come together very, very well. The sky, there's a little Sputnik, a little space shuttle. I'm not sure if you saw that. It looks really great. GoPo already says, I can't even drink 1 soda, too much sugar. You're telling me. I'm right there with you, and I feel another burp coming on.
Yeah, so I had my original idea for the tattoo back when I was a wee lad was I wanted to have a bunch of cherubs on my arm that went all the way around my arm, and each town I went to, I would find a tattoo artist and I would have one put on my arm as sort of a souvenir of the town. I had one done in Seattle, I had one done in Victoria, BC, I had a cherub done in San Francisco, and one in somewhere else, I don't remember.
And then you had the big one.
I had another one up here. Where did I get that? I don't remember where I got that one done.
You might have got
But-
that one in Vancouver.
Yeah, it might have been.
I feel like
Yeah.
you said that big one you had.
Oh, I did. I got that in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah. A place on Granville.
It was like the
and-
queen of the cherubs.
I was having it done all in like, I wanted to make them look kind of like charcoal drawings. Not really deep and dark, but just sort of light. And then the idea was, as they turned around, the one under my arm would be upside down. So when I lifted my arm, it would be right side up, and that one would be red, kind of a devil lighting matches underneath another cherub's foot or something like that. Was sort of the idea. I got like 3 or 4 done, and then tattooing got to be like super popular, and I would go into these tattoo places in towns that I visited and told them what I was doing, and they're like, "Great, we can see you in 90 days." Like, that's not going to work for me. I'm only here till tomorrow. So, and then I found that one of them, I walked into the place. He's like, "Oh yeah, have a seat," and I really wasn't happy with the work that he did, and that's probably why he wasn't busy. I'm not going to say which one that was though. But so I had these things, and I kept thinking, maybe I'll just find one artist to finish them all up. And then I kind of got tired of them, and I really didn't like the one particular cherub. I really didn't like, and so then after we moved here and we were closer to having this done, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get something.
It was before we moved here. It was the first time we came here.
Right.
You had nothing.
Right. That's
I
right.
was busy,
That's right.
and he had nothing to do.
Had nothing to do, but we already had the idea of opening the arcade.
Yeah.
And so, she was in university doing stuff, and I was
Conference,
just dinking around in the car all day. And I was having coffee somewhere, and I thought, I wonder if I could find a place to work on this. So I called around, and I found a place. They could see me the next day, and so then I worked up the design, and I had to take it's. Pinbot is normally what he's normally doing this, and I had to put one of his arms this way so that he would fit on the arm. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, I think it looks good.
so then I went in and brought her the artwork, and I had already scaled it in Photoshop and stuff to be the right size. And then this was at Eternal Dragon in PEI. And the woman that did the line work on this, she's not there anymore. But so she basically did all the line work on it,
Which
on Pinbot.
is incredible. You can't see it up close, but like teeny tiny little mechanical lines in between all of his fingers. She did
Just
an
amazing.
incredible job.
Then, so that just the line work was there for a while. She did it all in one day, and then I went up to. I had to go to Alaska. I had to go to Nome, Alaska, and Anchorage, Alaska, for work, and I had an extra day, so I went and kind of looked. Whatever I was working on, I got it finished early or something like that, and so I had a bunch of time to kill, and I found a place, and so then I had them do just work on planets and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I went into one place. He put on, I think he put the Jupiter in.
Jupiter.
And then I went back, and I had to go back like 8 months later or something like that. I went into the same place, but a different artist, same location, different artist, put Saturn, I think, on.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Jupiter and Saturn.
Yeah.
Because they have it's neat. They're a little bit different than the
Yeah.
Earth.
And then
Yeah.
then we got settled in here, and then I went back to Eternal Dragon, and Mike, the guy.
No, it wasn't Eternal. It was.
No, same place.
It's not Eternal Dragon though. Eternal Dragon is on University. You're the one that's by the casino, right?
That he was, yeah.
Is it? Oh my god.
I think it's Eternal Dragon.
I'm gonna Google it.
So the owner of that one, Mike, he started working on the color, and then we did the color in I think 3 sessions. He would chip away at it for about an hour or so, and yeah, he did a really nice job.
Ironside?
No, it's
Really?
Eternal Dragon.
Oh, I'm so confused. Don't listen to me. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different one. 7's right, I'm wrong. Yes, you're right. Infinite Expressions is the one I'm thinking of. That's the one that's on University.
Yeah, no, Eternal Dragon. He's moved to a new location.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm a liar.
Yeah, and Mike did a fantastic job. I really like the shading and these little
Galaxies.
spacey
Yeah.
things and everything. Yeah, so.
It's really good.
All right, shall we finish up?
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay.
And recording, we'll wait until that stops making noise. Okay, so we've
Okay.
gone through all the different flavors. Let's go back and fine tune kind of what we think about it.
Oh my god.
Because there's a couple I want to try again. I want to try 6, I think.
What was the one I really... It's number 5. Number 5 is still really fizzy.
I want to try one again. The one that we started with.
Oh, you know what's funny? I don't really like that one anymore. I don't think I like any of them anymore, if I'm being honest.
So, retasting one. I don't know what I think about that. I'm still sort of meh about one.
I don't know which one, honestly, I don't know which one I like anymore. We've just tried so many of them. I should have rated them as I went. I'm gonna try number 4.
And actually, you know, I just thought, like, I can't really guess on some of these because I don't know if I've had them or not.
Okay, I like number 4. I had a plus beside number 4, and I wrote fave, so.
We'll try it.
It's one of the ones that was spiced. I wrote spice dash different. Because it's, I don't know, it's mixing up the terms here. Commercial, classic, root beer, but it's not your commercial style Barks root beer. Or mug, I think. I'm gonna try number 9 again. I didn't realize that was one of the ones that you tried. Number 9 was the one that I said good metally. I think I like that one. I didn't write enough notes about which ones I liked. I just wrote notes down about what they tasted like. I'm gonna try number 7. That one I had. I still like number 7. I put rich and creamy, caramelly.
We'll try 5 again.
I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Oh, oh, I know which one. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what number 13 is. Okay.
All right, I think I've got enough notes.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna go with. I know the ones that I had pluses beside and pluses, and I wrote fave, and then I just gave up writing bad things or minuses about the other ones. Okay.
This was the one that I was surprised about.
Can I try that one again too? That was, well, both number 12 and number 13 were really weird. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna turn off the YouTube camera. So if you're just tuning in, what we're doing, we're streaming it live. I have another camera set up, and I'm recording clips, and I'm going to edit that together, and we're going to do this in a kind of a more concise YouTube thing. But we're trying all of the root beers that we have in the arcade, just because we have so many, and people say, which one do you recommend? And I only know of a few of them that I recommend, so it'd be interesting to be able to be a little bit more informed, and plus I wanted to try them all. So
And to Borg Day, apologies in advance if we don't pick Barks on the top. Whatever, there's a lot to choose from. Borg Day was the one that was saying they really enjoy Barks.
Barks.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to start the camera again.
Okay, I think I'm going to burp again.
Okay, that's running.
Okay.
All right.
It's coming. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. Okay, we're okay. Okay.
We have suspense music for your burp.
We just actually got that on. We didn't realize the track mode wasn't on Strange Science until the battery died, right?
No, the battery came disconnected or something. It reset itself, but the battery's fine. So I don't know what happened, but it had reverted to chime mode, and so it doesn't have all the ooh, 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 ooh sounds or anything. And then when it was in chime mode, when the neon flashed, it went ding, 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 like little chimes, and I thought it had turned on the attract mode, and that was the attract mode sound. So I went in, I had to look up, because it's got that keypad programmer thingy, the weird Bally Midway stuff had that little keypad programmer. So I had to look to see what the setting was to change it away from chime to electronic sounds with a background sound. And then I scrolled over to the attract mode, and the attract mode was off. So I turned it on, and now it has one of my favorite attract sounds. It's got like 3 or 4 different things.
And the neon light goes on with it too.
Yeah.
The neon light used to just flicker on its own, and now the neon light goes on and it makes the weird sound.
The one bad thing about it though is you can lock 4 balls in the Atom Smasher. And so if someone ends a game and there's a ball in the Atom Smasher, it will announce that there's a ball in the Atom Smasher kind of consistently, like, hey, look at me, come and play this because it's closer to multi-ball kind of thing. Because it was all about, the attract mode was all about getting extra quarters into the machine and everything. So that's what that's doing, is like, I'm closer to getting a multi-ball, and multi-balls are fun, so throw those quarters in me, that kind of a thing. But
Sorry. Okay.
all right,
Gotta get our special sheet.
special sheet. Here we go.
All right.
All right.
Do you want to look at it right away, or do you want me to tell you what they are? You're the root beer person.
We'll just
flip it over?
flip it over,
Okay.
and
All right.
we'll go this way, a little at a time. So A.
Well, no, we'll probably, otherwise we'll have to look at them all. So we'll just look at the
Oh,
bottom. And,
right. Can you tell what it is?
Yeah.
What is that?
A G.
G.
We'll just flip it over.
All right.
Okay. Yes! Sorry, that was really loud. I knew it! Barks in a can.
So that's, G was 12,
Oh,
right?
never mind. I
'Cause
had
that's-
G and 1 together. I totally lost the plot for a second.
Yeah.
Wrong.
So number 12 was
No.
Barks. But
You got it.
I got it.
Oh my god, I feel like a
So that's a
not
G.
smart person.
All right.
failed
So
right there
I had
miserably.
put down that's G was Barks in a can, and my comment was meh. It didn't do anything for
I
me.
put cola E. That's all I
Yeah.
wrote. It just tasted like
Yeah.
a cola with vanilla in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Okay,
What's
I have
that
to
one?
shine this in a light. It looks like an O, but we don't have O, so I'm gonna say D.
D.
Yeah.
Uh,
D. Oh!
So that's. I'm so confused here.
Oh, right. Sorry. D. D is. So number. This is what we're doing. It's not 12.
It isn't 12.
No, so I was right. 1 is G, which is barks in a can.
Got it.
2.
G.
Okay.
2 is
Now I don't feel stupid.
Boylan's.
And I. Okay. And I got both of those. That's crazy. Do you understand how it works now?
I do.
Okay. Confused myself twice. That's gonna make some great TV.
And then, all right, so D.
Okay.
Number 2 was D. Boylan's.
Yeah. Boylan's was one of the spiced
right.
ones, and I liked it. Hold on, I'm gonna try that one again.
All right, so yeah, so number 1, that was the one that I said was root beery.
Okay.
And I didn't put a, I just put a dash by it. I didn't really, my grading system is a dash, which is sort of and then okay, like yes, I would drink that, and then a plus if it was be like, this would be a go-to kind
I
of
did
thing.
like a dash, a plus, and fave, and some plus pluses. Okay.
All right, number 3.
Okay. So for that one, for number 2, for Boylan's was the one I just wrote spiced, but
Right.
I put a plus sign, so I liked that one. You have to hold it into the light so you can see it. Do you want me to do it?
I can't see a thing. I can't see anything.
Shit.
I'm gonna get a flashlight.
That'll work. Oh, I got it. B.
B.
B. Oh, interesting.
All right, flashlight.
That's barks in a bottle.
Number 3 is?
And I think number 1 and 3 taste different. Try those. This is barks in a can. This is barks in a bottle.
Wait, which is which?
Barks in a can.
Okay.
Barks in a bottle. I definitely like barks in a bottle better than barks in a can.
Mm-hmm.
But I said that barks in a bottle has a bit of a bite, is light, and tastes like a kind of commercial root beer. I had put down that I thought it was mug.
So I just, my only note on that was it was root beery, and I gave it a okay.
I didn't give it any mark. Okay,
Number 4.
number 4.
Can you see it?
If I move my hand. There we go. L?
L.
L or 7?
L.
L.
Hollis Johns.
Ooh, I put Hollis.
Did you guess that one?
Yes.
I did not.
Well, we tried Hollis before, but Hollis is the other one that I wrote is spiced and different.
Mm-hmm. That's I put down on 4. I put spice flavors and gave it a plus. I thought it was good.
So I had a feeling that the ones that have the spice in them were probably more local made ones. And we tried the Hollis and the Propeller. I haven't tried the Garrison yet. So I'm interested to know if I figured out that one.
So that was 4 Hollis.
Check.
Okay. All right, number 5.
Also, I wrote down that Hollis was one of my favorite. I like spiced sodas. So,
H.
H.
This is a Jones.
What number is that? Number 5?
Number 5.
Interesting. I put down, I thought it was A&W. And it was creamy, light, and it was the fizziest.
Yeah. I put light, refreshing, and fizzy.
Oh my gosh.
And I gave that one a plus. I thought that was okay.
Yeah, I gave that one a plus too. That's interesting. That was a Jones.
That was a Jones.
That was a Jones. Interesting. I should be writing these down on the other side. Jones.
All right, number 6. What was number 6? Number 6 is K, Propeller.
Interesting. I put down that one, I thought that one was Garrison.
Yeah, I put down number 6, Propeller. I guessed it.
You've had this twice though before, I
have.
think.
I put down it's root beerish and it's light.
I put caramel lighter root beer and a plus sign, but I thought it was Garrison. So, but those are both made by breweries, so I'm not surprised that they might have a similar flavor.
That
Locally made.
was one of the ones that I gave up that I liked. That
Okay.
was yeah.
Propeller.
Okay, so number 7. What do we got here? F. Number 7 is Mug.
Really? Okay, I could see that. I put down, I recognized the flavor, so I put down A&W or Dad's.
I put down Dad's, actually. I thought
put-
it might be a Dad's.
I put rich, creamy, and caramelly, and I gave it a plus.
Yeah, I gave that one an okay too. Yeah.
Okay.
8. I'm really, Dad's was always one of the ones that I really, really liked. And I'm interested to see where it falls in here now.
Number 8 is the one that I said reminds me of a carnival, not root berry. Let me see if it still reminds
And
me
that's
of a
this one,
carnival.
number
Yeah.
8.
Still reminds me of a carnival. It's Stewart's.
Stewart's.
Whoa. I'm not sure if I like it or not. There's just, I don't know, there's something about it. Stewart's.
So I wrote down that it was vanilla but not root beery.
Yeah, I wrote reminds me of a carnival, not root berry.
And I kind of put a dash against it. It was sort of a meh for me.
I don't know if I like it. It doesn't taste like root beer, but I mean, I like vanilla and caramel, so. So what's next?
M. This is
Oh.
Garrison Seaport. We'll try again.
I'm not sure what. I didn't have anything for that one.
My notes on that one was subtle mixed root beer.
I put good metally, not overpowering one thing over another. But I put a plus plus. I wasn't sure. I think I was over it by that point.
I actually guessed that might have been Hollis Jones,
Oh.
actually.
Well, that was like, I guess, what was it? Propeller was Garrison, so. Okay.
Number 10. This was the vanilla one.
This was the one at first. The first try, it tasted like vanilla. And then I couldn't really taste it afterwards. And I had put a plus beside it and thought it was Dad's. And I put vanilla, love vanilla.
Try it again and I'll tell you what it is.
What is it?
That's A&W.
Which is funny because I put number 7, which was mug. I put A&W or Dad's. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I actually gave that one a plus.
I put fave beside that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, vanilla, love vanilla. That's my description of it.
This is C. This is Dad's.
Oh. What number is that? 11?
Mm-hmm.
So interesting, because that was the one that was really flowery.
Yeah. Which is weird.
I wonder if it's flowery in comparison to the others, but if you were trying it on its own. Because we both like Dad's.
I like Dad's a lot. But it really stood out against all of these because it has such a different taste to it.
It really does. And that one I wasn't sure if I liked or not. I put not root berry, flowery, or floral. I gave up marking at the last 3, so.
This is really funny. I gave this a meh.
Oh my God.
Because it has such a flowery greenhouse flavor. Now I'm really interested to try this again when it isn't back to back against all the different root beers. If I notice that kind of flowery, sort of fragrant, whatever it is.
Okay, so what are we down to? We're down to Chill Street, right? Have we done Chill Street yet?
No.
And then what's the other one? Pop Shop. Oh, it must be Chill Street and Pop Shop, right?
So this is number 12, J. Pop Shop.
Pop Shop. That was the one I thought was a Stewart's, and I put Cola E. And the one before it, the floral one, I put down as Jones because I didn't think it was Dad's. So this
is the one that I thought was Barks, and I put down meh. Meh.
I put Cola E. I didn't really think it was very.
And
I still don't think it's very root beery. That one's Pop Shop.
This is probably my.
I mean, I don't not like it. It's just like one of the other ones where it just doesn't taste like root beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good cola. So this must be Chill Street then.
13 must be Chill Street.
Is it E?
E.
I guessed that one. Got it right. Can I try that one again?
Yep. That was the one, yeah. Caramel vanilla, but not really root beer.
Yeah. I put vanilla E. Not sure if I like it. But in the sense of root beer. I think that's...
Yeah.
It's not that we don't dislike them. It's in the sense of what we think a root beer is, right? So, I mean, I like it. I don't... It's just different. They're all different. Right. I have a hard time saying anything wrong. Okay.
All right.
What was your favorites that you didn't realize that you put the pluses beside?
Let's pause this.
Oh, we're pausing.
I want to do the final thoughts on the last cut, on the last take we did.
We'll do.
And we have some people talking on the stream. So it says,
I'm gonna burp.
Gets That Ready says, "Ooh, what y'all doing?" Well, what we're doing.
Hey, Get Set Ready. Nice to see you again.
We have 100 plus flavors of soft drinks here, and 13 of those soft drinks are root beers. So what we're doing, I really wanted to try them because I've only had some, but I wanted to try them all.
Yeah.
So what we thought we'd do is we'd do sort of this blind taste test. We'd pour them all out. We had lettered them all on the bottom of the cup. We wrote down a little cheat sheet here of what they were. We hid this, then we mixed them all up, and we've got numbers in front of them.
And then we wrote down.
And we just went through and we sampled them all, and then we wrote down our notes and what we thought of them. We guessed, if we could guess which one they were, we did that. So that's what we've been doing for the last hour and a half or so. At the same time, I have another camera set up, and we're shooting a video for YouTube. Are you done? Okay. We're shooting a video for YouTube of essentially the same thing, but that one I'm going to kind of cut up and whatever. So we figured if we were going to try this and do this for YouTube, we might as well just run a stream of it as well and hit both of the platforms at the same time. Slightly different.
Yeah.
So, and then I don't know. I was saying earlier I might actually take this stream and kind of cobble it together, maybe leave it intact or cut some chunks out of it and upload that as kind of like a behind the scenes for the YouTube channel or something.
How long have we
I
been
don't
at this
know.
for? Like an hour and a
Like an
half.
hour and
We've
a
been
half.
drinking root beer for an hour and a half. Sorry, I'm looking at both different cameras. I keep forgetting which one is on.
GoPoo already says sleep time. We'll see results later. Good night.
Good night,
All
Goku
right.
already.
See
I know
you.
you've already left, but I'm going to wave goodbye to you.
All right. Borg Dog says, and the winner is. We're getting to that. So, I want to take another quick break before we do our final thoughts, if that's all right.
Okay.
And just a minute or two.
We'll swap seas. Oh my gosh. I'm going to drink some water.
I want to take a sip of something else.
I don't think I can keep trying. Oh, so before, I remember what I was going to say before about sneaking in a mystery contender for you to try, but, and it was a Soda Stream. And Soda Stream root beer. I was at the store today picking up some, oh my God, some cans of stuff. Just restocking and things, and I saw the bottle of Soda Stream root beer, and I would have loved to throw that in the mix as like a mystery one, because both of us really dislike. We like root beer. We wish Soda Stream did a good root beer, but they, for whatever reason, add stevia to. It's like the only bottle that they do that they add stevia to. Oh, and their ginger ale. I'm sorry, both of those. And I have no idea why, because they've got like a Sprite version, and it is gross. Get Set Ready. Get Set Ready says that stevia is gross. It is. I am not a fan. I don't like it. I don't know why they wouldn't just make a diet version. So it's literally has stevia and sugar. Why not just save the stevia for the diet version? Anyways, I thought it would have been funny because Seven and I would have tasted it right away. I don't know. It's not a taste for me. I can't deal with it. All of the artificial sweeteners leave such odd aftertaste, says Get Set Ready. Yeah, they do. It's really strange. I tried it. I don't know. There's something about it. It's like, yeah, it's really the aftertaste and the acidity maybe in it. I'm not sure. I just don't like it. Anyways, I thought that would have been funny because the look on Seven's face would have been hilarious for everybody to see. So, yeah, I can't believe we drank all this root beer. And the sad part is we still have 13, I'm gonna burp again. Sorry. Half bottles. There's another one. And half cans left. There's so much root beer left. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. Did you ask them if they wanted any root beer? Is there anyone eating in there?
No, they're closed.
Oh, I thought there was some. Oh, okay. I was gonna give the root beer away to the people that work next door. They probably wouldn't drink it. If we had Bryce's number, we should just say, "Hey, Bryce," one of our neighbors that lives in the apartment across the street.
All right. Okie dokie dokie.
Okay, I was talking
Stevia
about.
is gross. Yes, it is gross.
Yeah. That, can you see it? Hold on, I'll move my head. Look, there's the neon going on and off with the sound. Isn't that fun?
Wow.
On the new Strange Science machine? It's awesome. Or the attract mode that we've turned back on.
All right, let's do our final thoughts.
Okay, hold on. I need to yawn again, but you can
All right.
press start anyways.
I promise I will edit out your yawns.
At this point, it's all on the internet, so you can do whatever you want.
All right.
Okay.
So we've sampled all the different flavors, and shall we give our final thoughts on what we
Yeah,
think?
I guess so. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So I think what I'm going to do, I have the ones that I put pluses on. I have 4 that I put pluses on that I liked.
Okay.
So I'm going to retry those and pick my favorite out of those 4.
Oh my god.
That's how I'm going to do
That's
that.
so much work.
So, this one was Chill Street. And I put a plus next to Chill Street, but I wouldn't necessarily call it root beer. I mean, it's root
Well, let's say
beer.
root beer compared to
but-
everything else.
Yeah, it's I think it's good. It says root beer with caramel.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
I'll give that to them.
I think Chill Street is good. I would give that a thumbs up if someone wanted something interesting. If they wanted root beer, I don't think I'd recommend it though. But if they wanted something that was root beer like or like a cola like that is very
Yeah.
flavorful, that's where I would
This
put that
makes
one.
so much more sense though that it says root beer with caramel. I can totally get with that. I like caramel and vanilla, so I'd actually say that. I know I said I'm not sure if I like it, but
All right.
Okay.
So the other plus that I had was number 10. That was the A&W. Where's the A&W? A&W in the bottle. And I really like this.
so A&W was one of my favorites too. That was the one, I thought it was Dad's because we've had Dad's and A&W before. And that was the one that I wrote vanilla, love vanilla. And I put a plus and wrote fave. I'm gonna try that one too. Yep.
All right. So the other one, 5 was Jones. Light and refreshing fizzy.
Can I try that one?
So I do like that one.
I don't know if I like this one anymore. I put down that I liked it in the beginning. I put creamy light fizzy.
Where is Jones? Where is Jones? Here's Jones.
Yeah.
It's different. It's
Oh, what is
so
that?
Hollis Johns I had given a plus next to. Where are you, Hollis Johns?
There we go. That was number 4, right? Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
And it's kind of like the other ones. It's spicy. It's got a little extra spice to it. But now that I've got all these next to each other, I wouldn't really say it was root beery, right? Now that I've retasted it, and it might just be that my palate is now all mush.
So I put down Hollis as actually one of my other faves because it was spiced. And I know we were talking about the other ones that were caramelly and vanilla-y or cola-y and wouldn't know if we would put it down as a root beer. I would say that that's still a root beer. It's root beery, but it's kind of like a home-style root beer, and I like that.
Right. Yeah. So those are the ones that 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there were 5. What was the other one? Oh, that's right. 7. This was the mug.
I know. That one was really surprising.
I thought that was pretty good too. That got a plus mark.
So you know what's interesting? Are you done? Sorry.
I'm done.
Okay. I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was agreeing with you on the ones that I like too.
Yeah.
So, A&W. I keep looking at what I wrote down as the answer, but it wasn't. So A&W, we said. I thought that one was good.
And you marked that as a favorite.
Yep.
Yep.
Hollis was the other one that I marked as a favorite, and that was the spiced one. I think, what number is that? 2, because I messed up my numbers. I liked Boylan's. Boylan's was another one that I really liked. It had...
That was 2, right?
Yeah. I think I wrote
Good.
spiced. But now that I'm tasting it again, I feel like it's got a creamier taste to it. So where's Boylan's? Boylan's.
I want to try Propeller again. Where's Propeller? That was number 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's this one. Because I had this one. Here it is. When I had this one previously, I remember thinking that it was really light and refreshing.
Oh.
And yeah, I think I would put that one up as well.
Oh, okay. So I'm all over the place here. I'm so root beered out. I can't even think right now. Trying to go back to what I thought of some of them. I surprisingly also liked Mug. I didn't think I would like Mug as much. Or I don't know. I was like, it's a drink in a can. I didn't think I like it.
It comes from big root beer, you know.
Right? Yeah. So I liked Mug. I liked A&W, as I said, vanilla, love vanilla. With Mug, I put rich, creamy, caramelly. Hollis John's, I put spiced, different. I liked that. Boylan's, I put spiced, but now that I'm trying it again, it tastes caramelly. I still like it. And I had a plus sign beside Garrison and Propeller as well.
Where's 9? 9 is the Garrison. Yeah, I'll try that one again. This one is made in Halifax.
I mean, there's lots to choose from. They're all different.
Mm-hmm.
What's
And
wrong with
it's
the Jones?
interesting now that I'm going back and I'm tasting some of these.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a palate thing.
Yeah.
Because Garrison, I put down that it was okay. Subtle mixed root beer. So it had subtle flavors.
Yeah.
Nothing super bold, nothing big and round and pronounced. And I put down that it was okay. And then I just tried it again. I'm like, it's pretty good.
Yeah, Garrison was the one I put good metally. One thing over the other isn't overpowering it.
Yeah.
And then, which one was Propeller, number 6? Yeah, it's so different trying these. I think what I wrote still stands. Caramel, lighter root beer. So it's a bit lighter. So Garrison's in the other one in the can. Whoops.
Which one is that? Garrison is... That's 9.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I don't want to say that you don't like any of them. What I was surprised about was that Barks in a can and Barks in a bottle tasted completely different.
Barks in a can, no for me. Barks in a bottle, yeah, it's fine.
Fine. I didn't like the Barks in a can. I mean, what is their catchphrase? Barks has bite?
Mm-hmm.
It did. It was almost acidic.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. But the bottle one, I said, what did bit? I don't know what I was trying to write.
A bit of a bit.
Yeah, I wrote a bit of a bit. Light and commercial. So, like, it was that kind of commercial flavor of root beer. But
Right.
I didn't dislike it. But it was totally different. And I wrote down that I thought it was Mug because it seemed like it was a commercial brand, not a smaller company. Anyways, that's about it. We should probably stop talking now. I'm root beered out.
So I think if I were to wrap it up, the big ones on my list were Hollis John's, which is made in PEI. Jones was one of the ones that stood out to me. I thought it was light and refreshing. The Mug root beer I thought was good. And it's probably because I grew up on mug root beer. That's probably one of the earliest ones that I remember. So it's probably stood out among these as being familiar to me. A familiar root beer flavor is what I'm going to say. That's my line, and I'm going to stick by it. A&W got high ranks for me. I liked it. And the Chill Street, that's made in Nova Scotia, and I liked it, but it's different. It's not root beer. It's more of like a caramel flavored cola.
Root beer with caramel, 7.
Root beer with caramel. All right, and yeah, I think runners up would be Propeller. I like Propeller. That is made in Halifax. And then the Dads, that was one of my long-time favorites that I had a lot of, that I just love whenever I see it. And it has sort of this flowery taste to it, and
Compared to the rest.
and now I'm really interested to try it again when I don't have a whole bunch of root beers in front of me, to see how that comes out, because Dad's was always like, I always recommend it. It's kind of a go-to thing.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that sort of florally thing sticks out when it's not compared to everything else. I'm interested to try that one again.
What was number 12? Sorry.
Number 12 was
J? Oh, that was
Pop
Pop
Shop.
Shop. Oh, I didn't write that one down. Pop Shop. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay.
And that 12 Pop Shop, I wrote down meh. It didn't do anything for me.
Pop Shop was the one I thought tasted cola-y. It just, but again, all of these are tasting in comparison to other ones. So like
Yeah.
the Dad's, how you thought you might like it a little more.
Pop Shop and Barks in the Can were probably lower on my list.
Hollis John's was one of my favorites. It has a spice to it. It was different. I really liked that one. I also liked the Boylan's, which I wrote down was spiced as well. But when I tried it again, it tasted caramelly.
That was one that I put down that had a bunch of anise flavor.
Yeah. But now that I'm trying it with other ones, I feel like I can't taste that as much as, like, trying maybe different flavors coming through now. The caramel, it's different. The next one I liked was Mug, and the taste was, like Seven was saying, really familiar, but I couldn't place which one it was. I thought it was A&W or Dad's, but I liked that. And then the other one, Hollis John's and A&W were my top 2. And A&W I wrote down as Dad's because it was also really familiar.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then Propeller and Garrison, we were talking about those ones. They're good. They both have a lighter taste to them, a lighter root beer. And I think they're good. They're locally made. But I like the spiced ones a little bit more. And vanilla. As I said with A&W,
I wrote
vanilla,
down
love vanilla. Yeah. So I think we'll...
And Stewart's I wrote down vanilla but not root beery. Which one was that? 8.
Stewart's was... Oh, Stewart's is the one that reminds me of a carnival. That's what I wrote. And then the Chill Street, I didn't really... I don't know if I'd say I didn't like it. It was just something totally different. And now that I know that I'm going to burp again. Now that I know it's, quote, root beer with caramel, it makes sense. And I could go with that if I was prepared for...
Right. So here's the big question.
Okay.
The next time that you grab a root beer, which one are you going to grab?
I think I'm gonna grab a... It's gonna be a toss-up between Boylan's and Hollis John's, because that's the first time I've had a Boylan's, I think. I've tried some of the other ones, and that's only the second time I've had a Hollis John's. And then, and because they're, I think, smaller production as well, and then A&W would be my third choice.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think
long answer.
my The next root beer I grab off the shelf is going to be a Dad's because I want to see if that flowery flavor is still there. Funny enough, I think the next root beer I grab for might be a Chill Street.
Other than a Dad's? You mean?
But yeah. I mean, like once I want to try the Dad's by itself another day. But next time I'm like, I think I'm going to have something like a root beer. I think I'm going to grab a Chill Street.
That would actually be, yeah, I'd be down for that.
Because it's different.
Try it out of context.
Yeah. And then I think, yeah.
I think Strange Science is trying to get us to go over there and play. So maybe we'll play a game before we go.
So on a 13, there were only 2 dogs for me, Barks in a Can, and the Pop Shop was just sort of meh. So those are the 2 that I don't necessarily recommend. How about you?
Barks in a Can there was just something really acidic about it. But again, Barks in a Bottle, totally different. And I didn't write any other minuses. I just didn't write anything.
All right, I think that probably is all we need to say about root beer for the day.
No, that's enough. Enough about root beer. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to wrap up the YouTube video here. Okay, so that's our taste test of the root beers. I don't know how much information you got out of it. It was very enlightening for me. I learned a lot about all the various flavors of root beer.
Yeah, what I thought I liked and what I didn't.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll end this video. Thanks for watching, and tune in some other. I don't really like this ending. I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
If you're watching the stream, we're also filming for YouTube, and so I'm going to do the ending again because I didn't like that. Okay, so that's our wrap up of all the various root beer things, and I've drank way too much root beer.
Yeah, as much as we said, what are you going to reach for next? I don't think I'm going to be reaching for
Maybe some water.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, so that'll wrap up the video. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, do the thing where you like and subscribe and all that other business, or don't. It helps the channel, but you don't have to because I said so. Just do it if you want to.
You could also help by coming in and buy a root beer.
Yeah, come on in and try them all yourself. We have 13 different flavors. The only 2 that I won't recommend, I've already told you what they are. So, okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye. I don't know if I like that ending, but it'll have to do.
Oh my God, I
It's
thought
fine.
you were going to.
I'm not going to do it again.
I was going to say, okay, Twitch. What was that? Okay, should we go home now before we die of root beer overdose? I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry.
Borg Dog says, time for the root beer playoffs. If you had to pick one, just one. Yeah, there we go. So that was it. I think, yeah, Chill Street, not necessarily root beer, but it's root beer-ish, and I thought it's really rich and good.
Borg Dog, I want you to come here and visit us and try, because Borg Dog was the one that liked Barks. Come and try Barks in a can and Barks in a bottle, and then you tell us which one you prefer as the Barks person, because they were totally different. I would never have thought. I was trying to find 2 that tasted the same, but I thought they were similar. I didn't find that they tasted similar at all. Oh God, what are you doing? Are you making a root beer cocktail?
I am. I'm going to mix them all together.
Oh my God. But you don't know which one's which now.
No.
He's become a mad scientist.
Oh, I'm running out of room.
Oh, you got one more cup.
Mix these together here. And these together here.
You got one more down here.
Oh, God, that's full.
Oh, whoa.
And then these can go in here.
Put a little bit in each of those. I'm going to burp again,
then
friends. I'm really sorry.
We'll do that. So I'm going to take a quarter, not necessarily a quarter, a splash of that.
So this is. Are you recording on the main camera again? Okay, good. No!
That's pretty good.
Oh, I thought it wasn't going to be good. Okay, let's see. I can smell all of the flavors.
That's like the best root beer of the night.
Holy crap. It is. Oh my god.
That's really good.
It's got everything going for it, but I say that it's leaving all of the all of the aftertastes from all of them at the same time.
That's hilarious. That's
All right. Oh my gosh. Root beer scientist. Okay, friends. Seven's gonna
All right.
clean up, and then I'm gonna go to the washroom. But
All right, so we've been streaming for a couple hours. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, and then we're going to pack up and go home.
yeah, we got a. What do we got waiting for us for dinner? We made something in a slow cooker. What did we make?
Sort of a Spanish-style pork.
Pulled pork. Oh god, I'm so hungry now.
Yeah. All right. So,
Okay.
thanks for watching. See you later.